Hey everybody, it's Mayor Cam Guthrie and it's so nice to be with all of you. This is local government week and unfortunately we cannot meet in person, but I wanted to do a quick video just to show you here at City Hall how decisions are made with the city. And those decisions happen in a room here called Council Chambers, and that is this way. So follow me and I'll show you and talk to you a bit further about how those things are done. Come on. So welcome to the council chambers. So in this room, you'll see many different seats, and I just want to show you kind of what those seats are for. So up at the very center, up there, and I'll get you closer in a second, but that's where the mayor or the chair that's presiding over a meeting will sit. On both sides of that, we have the city councilors. And in Guelph, we have 12 city councilors. Those councilors are actually elected by the little wards that are in the city. We have 6 of them, and there's 2 councilors per ward, which is why we have 12. And then you have me, or whoever the mayor is, that is elected across the entire city. So there's 13 of us all together. So I have a question for you. If we are to make decisions and there's 13 votes, how many votes are needed for something to pass? If you said 7, you're right. Let's continue. This right here, this table here has some chairs in it, and this is where the media will sit. It's important that we are able to have the media tell the community what's going on. You can watch our council meetings online. You can also follow along on social media, but the media also likes to be here to hear about what's happening, to even talk to the public about issues that are here, and that way the whole community knows what's happening in this room. The other chairs are these ones down here, on this side and on that side. And this is where our professional staff sit. So you might have somebody from our parks department, or transit, or waste, or recreation, fire, police, all the different staff members will be sitting here, and they give council advice before we make decisions, and they are professional staff that will help guide and help us get to where a decision has to be made for the city on a number of different issues. Now, the most important chairs are the ones I've saved for last, and they're right over here. Look at all these chairs. All these chairs here are for the public. We don't make these decisions not without the public. Now, it's a little bit different right now because of COVID. We're doing everything online, but the public was allowed in here at any time to hear what we're talking about and even to give us your opinions on the issues that we're discussing before we make a vote on whatever those issues are. And if you wanted to, you could sign up to actually give us your opinion. It doesn't matter how old you are, and you can do that right down here. And this is where you can speak to council on the opinions of the issue that we're talking about. Do you have an opinion about parks? Do you have an opinion about transit? Do you have an opinion about housing, about waste, about bike lanes? It doesn't matter what it is. You can come and speak to us and give us your opinions before we make a vote on them. So here we are up top where I would sit and where the councilors would sit. And a lot of people, when they come into this room for the first time, they see this beautiful old chair here and they think this is where the mayor sits. I can tell you that's not exactly what I do at all, but it is a very, very beautiful chair. And you know, sometime if you're ever here visiting, it'd be cool if you could sit in this chair and pretend you're the mayor, and it would be wonderful to get your picture taken here. And I want to show you something else. I want another question for you here. If we could have the camera come up here and look up above here, there is right up here something that is special to the city of Guelph. It says faith, fidelity, and progress on it. And that is our crest. That is the crest for the city of Guelph. Maybe your teacher can help Google what that crest looks like, and you can talk a bit about why that's important to the city of Guelph too. So that's about it. Thank you very much for joining me. This is your kind of what happens at City Council quick tour for Local Government Week. I'll leave you with this. Make sure that you get involved in your community. And it's important to know that it does not matter how young you are, council and our city staff, they want to hear your opinions about how things are going in the city and what we can do in the future. Your feedback and your opinions really matter to us. And the next thing is, I have a question maybe I can leave for you now with your teacher to talk about. If you were in charge of the city, what would be the one thing that you would like the city to do? What is the one thing that is important for you to have in the city? What could make it better? I'll leave that question with you and have a great rest of the week.